Alright, hi everyone. Welcome to today's video. On the day that's been recorded, it is Thursday, June 27th, 2024. It is about, I'd say probably around 1:45 in the afternoon. It's my day off, and I'm gonna go out and do shit today. By doing shit today, I mean by going on a walk, because I really wanted to do it yesterday, but it was raining all day. And so the only time I actually went out and did something yesterday was just to go over to Certified, get some drinks, and get some snacks. And a lottery ticket. But, I didn't win anything, but it was just only a $2 ticket, which, is whatever. God. I look dumb as hell wearing all red. I subconsciously grabbed a shirt and a pair of shorts last night while I was taking a bubble bath, because yes, you gotta take a bubble bath every once in a while. I take one, actually, I take one maybe every other week or so. So it's on average like twice a month. Something like that. I don't know. But yeah. It's a nice day. I mean, it's kind of cloudy today, but at least there's no rain. I like to keep my cheeks dry today. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man. I'm not gonna play that song because that's copyright. I ain't gonna do that. Oh god, that's funny. I just got myself out of babysitting, because really I was really just supposed to watch the boys, at least until Katrina got home from work or whatever she was doing. And she came back, washing the dog, which, is whatever. Since, she's done with that, I'm like, okay, I feel like that my time of watching the boys is over. Now I can go and, do my own shit. Because I ain't trying to deal with watching over the boys on my day off, on a nice day that I actually want to go out and do something. And going out on a walk and playing some Pokemon Go is doing something. I mean, I get it that she wants to try to throw the boys onto either me or mom, to babysit, but I can only tolerate them for so long. You know, with all the stupid shit they do. Like, it's just annoying. I mean, yeah, I love them. They're my nephews. You know, I gotta be that protective uncle. But, you know, I can only handle them for so long. But that's a story for another day. Just, you know, dealing with the boys, but, you know. And plus, they'll have the gall to, on top of doing stupid shit, they'll, you know, ask stupid questions. But, you know, there is something I could say. But I'm not going to say it. For the sake of my own dignity, I'm not going to say it. I really want to. But this is not the place to say it. So yeah, I'm just going to do a couple loops around here. And then I'm just gonna do just go do my Pokestop walk. Maybe go down a bit farther. I don't know. But I'm definitely gonna go and I definitely am gonna, you know, be out for a little while. But yeah, even though I would have loved to go out and do this, yesterday, like how I said before, it was raining practically all day. And, you know, by the time 7 o'clock rolled around, it wasn't even, like, raining at all. And I'm like, I'm so bored. Like, I need to get out of the house and at least go do something. So I was like, you know what, the hell with it. I'm going to make a quick little trip over to Certified. That way I actually said I went out and did something. Oh yeah, Trump and Biden are going to have their first debate for the 2024 cycle, which this will actually be the, what is it, like the fourth debate between the two of them? Yeah, something like that. Which makes no sense. If Biden really wanted to be president, why didn't he run in 2016? And I think a lot of people wanted him to run in 2016. But, you know, Hillary was getting, you know, a bunch of traction. And they're like, huh? First female candidate of a major party? Huh, support. I mean, I would have picked, if I were to vote in that election, I probably would have gone for Hillary. But when she made the joke about Pokemon Go, I'm like, wow. And, you know, that's where she came up with the phrase, Pokemon Go to the polls. That shit was 8 years ago. Because, you know, she, you know, being Democrats, you know, Democrats always try to appeal to the younger generations to get more younger voters. They try to, They try to throw in all these weird, wacky ideas just to entice younger people and new people to, vote for them. Well, Republicans are a lot more traditional in their values. I feel like that most Christians, whether they're like, no matter what kind of denomination of Christian someone is, 9 times out of 10 they're going to be Republican. Why? Well, I think it's partly because of Reagan. Like, especially like the hardcore religious, the hardcore church people, they're definitely Republican because of Reagan. Also, I think he was like an evangelist or something. But I'm not entirely sure. But yeah. I don't know, it's just sometimes I feel like this country, they say that, keep church and state separate, but I feel like as time went on in this country, it's slowly coming, closer and closer together. Because the way how I see it, between religion and government, church and state, it should remain separate. Because, if you try to incorporate religion into, the government, then I think a lot of people that are, non-Christians or, atheists, like, non-Christians, atheists, non-religions, or, just anyone that's not a Christian will become a small minority, with Christians being the overwhelming majority, and they have to rely a lot on divine intervention for all governmental decisions. And I'm like, get that shit out of here. And plus, if they have to force religion down people's throat, then that's when you know that this country has completely gone to shit. I mean, we're already kind of partly there, just, without the religion. Now, look. I'm pretty sure I've stated my opinion on religion on this channel once or twice before. So to reiterate, my view on religion is you can believe whatever you want, but if you're going to force it down someone's throat, then that's when I despise religion. I mean, I already despise religion in general, because why would you believe in something that may or may not even actually exist or like be there? Which is funny, because I grew up Christian and, grew up going to church every Sunday, and all that. I was quote unquote saved when I was a kid, but I was never baptized. And, especially when it comes to like some of my activities, like fun activities when I was a kid, because, I mean, especially in my height, of loving Pokemon as a kid. And, when Grandma was still alive, her church declared that Pokemon was complete evil. And kids that like Pokemon are, well, let's just say that they were going to hell. If you were a kid in the, mid-late 2000s liking Pokemon, you need to, save yourself, ask for repentance and all that. Or you need to get baptized and all that, unless you are going to, go to hell when you die. Which I thought was stupid, because my church growing up was the complete opposite. Because, they were completely fine, like, oh, you like Pokemon? Oh, that's cool. And, left it at that. And plus, when it comes to shit like that, I think that religion's nothing but a cult. All types of religion, honestly. What if you're a Christian, Hindu, Jew, Muslim, Buddhist, Shintoist, whatever. It's just... I don't know. It's like... Religion to me is nothing but a scam and a cult. And that's why I kind of despise it. I mean, if you want to believe in something that I don't, have at it, go for it. But if you try to spill it down my throat, I'm going to look very unfavorably to you as a person. And if this was like a dictatorship, I would have thrown you into some kind of either prison or a concentration camp. That's just my views. I despise religion. But, it is what it is, I guess. And then I really question religion, when my grandma died, and especially when my dad died. Grandma's kind of made me question it a little bit, like, is there really no existence of this God? Is everything in the Bible all a lie? Is life a lie? Like, I began questioning a lot of things when she died. And with Dad dying, it definitely solidified, like, okay, religion is a piece of shit. And all the hardcore religious people, no matter what faith you are, can go burn in hell. Friend, foe, enemy, family, whatever. All of them. In fact, I blame religion for the way how it makes people merciful. Which is why we need to pledge allegiance to the state, and only the state. Because at least the state is something that does physically, kind of, sort of, in terms, exist. Which is why, if for some chance that I somehow end up becoming president of the United States, through like succession or something, if I were to get sworn in, I will do my swearing in on a book of law and not a Bible. Because there are very few presidents in history that was sworn in on a book of law and not the Bible. A lot of them did the Bible because, well, Washington did. Even though 4 presidents, including Washington, swore their oath, their presidential oath, on the same Bible that he did. It was first Washington, President Harding, Jimmy Carter, and Bush Sr. Now, I don't know how many exactly swore their oath or affirm. Because according to the Constitution, you can either swear your oath or affirm it. The first president to affirm their oath was either John Tyler or was like Franklin Pierce. It was definitely someone before Lincoln. That I do know. Pretty sure it was Pierce. I'm pretty sure it was Pierce, because he was the first to affirm his oath instead of swearing it. And he was also the first to recite his oath on a book of law instead of the Bible. But, at least for, getting sworn into Congress, you don't have to swear into that on a Bible. So that's cool. That's one less thing I have to worry about. And funny thing is that so I first woke up this morning at like 9 o'clock. Actually, I did at like close to 6 in the morning. Then I passed out again until about 9. Threw Congress on, and and then from 9 to about 11:30. I was streaming subconsciously like I was, in Congress. It was weird. Okay. So now we're done with our loop around Hucklebuck. We're now going to begin our Pokestop walk. But I'm going to start it towards the Jersey and then loop around the other way. I don't know if I want to go out to a different area, but I don't know. honestly couldn't even tell you. So yeah, that's all. I think that's all I have to say for that. Alright, I'm gonna end this off right here. I'm gonna hop on Pokemon Go. That way I can hopefully find some shinies. And or hatch shinies, because I got a bunch of eggs incubating. They're not gonna hatch real fast like earlier in the week. But still. Oh yeah, that's right. Trump and Biden have their first debate today. It's going to be hosted by CNN. And there's only going to be 2 debates this year. And there's going to be no vice president debate. I don't know, it's because, Trump hasn't announced who his running mate's going to be. But, yeah. Although, in his mind, he's figured out who he wants. And from what I'm hearing, it's down to... It was originally 1 out of 7 people. But now I think it's down to 1 out of 3. Either South Carolina Senator Tim Scott, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, or North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum. I think it's going to be Tim Scott. Because, he's a Trump ally. He's the only black Republican senator, in the Senate. So, but, although I could see him pick Governor Burgum, because between the 3 of what I think to be the possible choices, I think Burgum is probably the most moderate out of all 3 of them. And if he picks Burgum as his running mate, he will win a lot of moderates over. Because I think it was the same thing for 2016, because Trump was kind of seen as almost like an extremist Republican outsider. I don't know how else to describe it. And so he picked Indiana Governor Mike Pence to be his running mate, and they both won that election. They lost the popular vote, but they at least won the Electoral College, which is the 5th time that's ever happened, that the president with the most votes by the people didn't win the election. The first that won election like that was John Quincy Adams, literally 200 years ago. Alright, we're coming up close to the Pokestops. So we're going to go ahead and end this off right here. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video, whatever comes out. Bye.